Welcome back to the Crochet Credits with my friends at yarnspirations.com. Week number 4, the Inspired by Grace. Now, originally when I filmed this week, I just did an overview, and apparently it's really upsetting people that I've done that because there is a lot of repeating instructions for repeat 24, 58, 59. So what I'm going to do today is that these two rows are the only thing that are different, and I'm going to splice out this particular instruction from the other videos and put them in this video so you don't need to scroll back. So I'm just going to add on the instruction to an existing square to show you what the instructions are going to be, tell you then how to do it, and then you'll see the other videos coming into play when it matters. Okay, so without further ado, let's continue with the Inspired by Grace with round number 58. So let's begin on round number 58. You should be looking at the wrong side of your blanket. So again, I'm just using a sample here. So your stuff would already be attached. You would not have to do what I just did. And you're just gonna immediately start by chaining 1. And you'll do 1 extended single crochet into the corner. So you just pull through and pull through just 1 loop and then pull through 2. We've done that before. So the next set of instruction is similar to what we've done before. The only difference is that when you're repeating across, the very last, there's not an extra stitch left over, so there's not an extra double crochet to place in. So you start with the first stitch out from the corner and place in 2 double crochet. Then skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next. So the repeat pattern all the way to the corner will be 2 double crochet into the very next stitch, okay, skip the next stitch and single crochet. And you'll do that all the way to the corner, and your corners will be 1 extended single crochet, chain 2 and 1 extended single crochet. So this is all this round is, and so you'll come all the way back around and you will finish it off for round number 58, and the texture for this happens on the other side, which will be then the right side of the blanket. So do this all the way around for round number 58, and I'll be right back in just a moment. So I'm coming all the way back around and just following it through, and the very last stitches in the corner, it will be an extended single crochet, and then you will do a half double crochet join to the very beginning one. Okay, so let's talk about where we're going to go in this particular pattern now, because this was never done before, and I will show you what's going to happen next. Okay, the next part of this tutorial, I'm going to take you back and I will bring round number 24 right next, and then after that's done, I'll be back and then we'll do the next round. Turn to the right side of the work and begin that. 24th round is just a double crochet round, but there's something unique, is that we are going to be doing it in the back loop only. So just chain up 3, so 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the same corner space, and then start immediately with the first one and just double crochet in the back loops all the way to the corners. Corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and meet me here at the end of number 24 in a moment. So I'm back all the way around, just put 2 double crochet into the beginning and half double crochet join. Okay, so we're going to move along in this pattern. Okay, now that we've done number 59, we're going to do number 60, which is the 58th round, which is what we just did here, and I'll place that clip in here now. So let's begin on round number 58. You should be looking at the wrong side of your blanket. So again, I'm just using a sample here. So your stuff would already be attached. You would not have to do what I just did. And you're just gonna immediately start by chaining 1. And you'll do 1 extended single crochet into the corner. So you just pull through and pull through just 1 loop and then pull through 2. We've done that before. So the next set of instruction is similar to what we've done before. The only difference is that when you're repeating across, the very last, there's not an extra stitch left over, so there's not an extra double crochet to place in. So you start with the first stitch out from the corner and place in 2 double crochet. Then skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next. So the repeat pattern all the way to the corner will be 2 double crochet into the very next stitch, okay, skip the next stitch and single crochet. And you'll do that all the way to the corner, and your corners will be one extended single crochet, chain 2, and one extended single crochet. So this is all this round is, and so you'll come all the way back around and you will finish it off for round number 58, and the texture for this happens on the other side, which will be then the right side of the blanket. So do this all the way around for round number 58, and I'll be right back in just a moment. So I'm coming all the way back around and just following it through, and the very last stitches in the corner, it will be an extended single crochet, and then you will do a half double crochet join to the very beginning one. Okay, so let's talk about where we're going to go in this particular pattern now, because this was never done before, and I will show you what's going to happen next. Okay, now that this round is done, we're going to come back and we're going to be on the right side of the work, and we're going to do round number 59, which is this round here, round number 24, and I'll bring that back next. Turn to the right side of the work and begin that. 24th round is just a double crochet round, but there's something unique, is that we are going to be doing it in the back loop only. So just chain up 3, so 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the same corner space, and then start immediately with the first one and just double crochet in the back loops all the way to the corners. Corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and meet me here at the end of number 24 in a moment. So I'm back all the way around, just put 2 double crochet into the beginning and half double crochet join. Okay, so we're going to move along in this pattern. Round number 62 is brand new. We've kind of done something similar in the past, and I'm going to demonstrate this one next on the existing sample that is in front of me. Let's do that. So you've got to be looking at the wrong side of the project for this, and you were just going to immediately chain 1, and you'll single crochet into the same space. So the corners on this particular one will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. When you start off, the first stitch out is just going to be a single crochet by itself. So the next stitch is a bobble, and it's a 4 together double crochet. So wrap and in, pull through 2 and hold, and do that again and again and one more time. So it happens 4 times, and then pull through all 5 loops. And so now going forward, you have to then put some bobble work in there. So we are going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to bobble into the next stitch. So just do your bobble work. It's a 4 together double crochet. Once you see 5 loops, pull through all of it, and then you jump and you do the next 3 as single crochet. And so you're going to do the same combination until you get to the other side, and you'll have a bobble that will land the second stitch from the corner. And so on the last stitch before the corner, there will be 1 single crochet that you will place in, and then you will turn your corner of doing 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. So I'm going to need you to do this all the way around, and I'll be right back in just a moment. So I'm coming up all the way back around while I'm pretending to, because we've done that. So the second one before the end, the second is going to be a bobble. And then the last stitch before the corner is a single, and then you're going to finish off the corner with a single crochet, and then you'll do a half double crochet join to the beginning. So then that would complete then number 62, and the bobbles would then be on the good side of the work. Let's move on to 63, 4, and 5. Back here on the pattern, number 63 is the same as number 14, so that will be next on the video. Back on the right side of the work, we can see the nice texture, and it's just nice and simple. It's just chain up 1 and 1 single crochet into the beginning space. So all you're just going to do is single crochet yourself all the way across the tops of all of the stitches. That includes going through the tops, like when you get close to the bobble. So you'll be here, 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 okay? So you'll end up with a total of 37 stitches all the way across. If you did need the stitch counts, they were available in the pattern download if you wanted that. So just continue to single crochet across. Corners will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. Please do this all the way around for round number 14. Finishing up round number 14, 1 single crochet into the final, and then half double crochet join. Back here on the pattern, number 64 is the same as number 8, and I will put number 8 back here on the video. So round number 8 is a nice mental de-stressor. So you're just going to chain 3 and put in a double crochet into the same space, and essentially every stitch across to the next corner is all going to have a double crochet, and corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. I'll see you at the end of round number 8 in a moment. The end of round number 8, you're just putting in 2 double crochet into the beginning corner, and then join with a half double crochet to the top of the chain 3. And finally for today, 65 is your last round for this particular week. It's round number 30, and I'll put that next in the video. And then after that, I'll see you next week for the final of week number 5. We're gonna move on to round number 30. We're gonna stay on the right side of the work, so make sure those bobbles are facing up, and we'll begin number 30 because we had a good question that came in through membership a few weeks back. Round number 30, we're gonna do a crisscross, and we gotta make sure that we start each round, each side properly, because there's an offset of stitches. Now, the member person commented that she doesn't know if she's going to cross in the front or cross in the back. You can go either way. I prefer to cross and going backwards, and I will show you that in a second. So when you start, you're going to then chain 3 and put a double crochet into the same corner. Now each side, the first one has to just be a double crochet by itself. That's special because of the counts. And now the next 2 and the remaining all the way to the corner will crisscross. So you skip the first one and you double crochet into the next. I prefer to crisscross going backwards and behind the work. So you wrap the hook, and I kind of just shift everything forward, and I grab the one I skipped and I double crochet. Some people prefer just to go in front. So if they want to do in front, you can do so. So if you want to do in front, then what you can do is just get the first one that you did and leave that in front. Just be consistent. It doesn't really matter. I think you're still going to get the crisscross look, but do it the way that you prefer the most, because you are the artist at the end of the day. So you're going to crisscross yourself all the way to the corner, and then you'll hit your corner of 2 double crochet. Make sure you're when you do these crisscrosses, you're skipping the next one, double crochet the next one after that, and cross back. Either way you want to do it. When you start each side, as I said, the first one out from the corner needs to be 1 double crochet by itself, because the counts are weird, and it's just a way that it is, and that's the only way to keep consistency within the pattern itself. So I think that people that are not familiar with crochet enough will miss this double crochet that's by itself, and that's why we do videos like this. I need you to go all the way around in this format, and this is round number 30, and I'll be back in just a moment. And by the way, the stitch counts are on the pattern itself, just in case you ever lose your way as well. So I'm pretending to go all the way around, and I have my last crisscrosses going in, and you're gonna head right directly into a corner, and then you'll put your 2 double crochet in, and then you're going to half double crochet to the top. I really like crisscrosses when they're applied to blankets. They just look really sharp in my opinion, and it's something I like to always do, and I like when Jeanne does it too.